Knight, tell me a little bit about what it was like after you completed the 2-1 victory in the Open Cup. What was it like in the changing room afterwards?
Oh, everyone in the changing room was ecstatic. I mean, like it's been said on social media, it's one of the biggest wins, probably the biggest win in the club's history. The first time they beat an MLS team, and to win it like that too, the late drama of the PK, and then a winning goal in overtime. It felt amazing, and everyone in the locker room was just super happy about the win, ecstatic. Everyone was going crazy, buzzing about it.
How much did it say about your club that you go down 3 minutes in and, Bruno has a good sequence there, and it was so hard to break through. And then finally, in like the last minute of second half stoppage time, you get the penalty, and of course Philip buries it. What was going through everybody's mind after you go down early, but then you're fighting all the way through?
Yeah, I think it tells a lot about our mentality. Obviously, when we went down in 3 minutes, like right at the start of the game, we're down, and I think from there we played a lot. We played a lot of attacking, flowing football. We had a lot of chances. Bruno had a few chances. I think we were putting the pressure on them a lot, and then we just trusted in our system. We kept putting pressure. We kept attacking, and then eventually we got a reward in the PK, and then Phil steps up. Ice in his veins, buries it, and puts us into overtime. Felt great for the team. And I think once we went into overtime, we kind of all had that feeling about us. We got in the huddle and we're like, look, this is our game to win. We've been taking the game to them. We've been really attacking them. And I thought we were the better team the whole game. And I think we got the result we deserved.
How excited were you when you saw that ball come into you in the 6 yard box and you knew you had a chance to finish?
Yeah, I mean, whenever I saw Luis running down the wing, I was just there. I knew Phil was going to make the run to the front post, so I was like, I'll wait here for the drag back, the cut back, and then Luis popped it into me, and then from there I just had to finish it. And I mean, super excited. Felt amazing to get the goal for the team, get the go-ahead goal and the winning goal eventually. Felt amazing.
And you've had a lot of competition, junior national teams and all that. I don't know, maybe it's hard to rank. Is that the biggest goal of your career
Yeah,
at any
that's
level?
definitely the biggest goal I've scored. Definitely my favorite goal I've scored in my whole career. Especially at being a pro goal against an MLS team in overtime to win the game. It felt amazing. It was definitely my favorite goal I scored.
Now, predominantly, you have been coming in as a substitute to provide some attacking at the end of matches. What is the mindset like when all of a sudden you're like, okay, you're going in and you're being counted upon to create some
hmm
opportunities and to finish?
the mindset is just what the coach gave me. He put me in. He said, "Look, we want you to stay high, play attacking. We want to put extra pressure on the back line, extra numbers in the box," and that's what I was just trying to do. Every time I got the chance, go forward. Um, Obviously, not a lot left in the game when I came in, and we just needed a goal. So my main goal when I came in just attack, and it ended up to put a lot of pressure on the back line, and we ended up getting the goal like we needed.
Now, we haven't had a chance really to meet or to chat. Tell us a little bit about your soccer journey from Alabama and then the academy with FC Dallas and getting your way to Memphis. Tell us a little bit about. I'm always intrigued by origin stories. Tell us a little bit about your soccer
Yeah.
origin story.
So I was born in Birmingham, Alabama, but I didn't really like. I didn't ever play soccer there. I kind of moved away when I was like one. Like I was just born there. I grew up playing soccer in Mississippi, in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I played for this club, and I played there, and then I ended up moving to Clinton, Mississippi, and played for this team called Brea. And they had a connection with FC Dallas Academy, so I got like a tryout with FC Dallas when I was like 12, and then that's how I ended up moving to Dallas. And since then, I was with the FC Dallas in the academy, and it's a different game when you're in the MLS academy than playing in Mississippi. Like you always have a chance to be going into professional teams for trainings. I had a chance to train with the FC Dallas MLS team, the second team a lot, and it's just a whole different game. And then from there, I got in touch with Caleb, and then eventually came to Memphis, and then just continuing my journey with Memphis right now.
When you were at the academy with FC Dallas, what are some of the things that you were able to pick up that you might not have picked up playing soccer in Mississippi, for example, about being a professional soccer player?
I think, yeah, the biggest thing at FC Dallas, I think, and like being in an MLS academy was they treat the academy players like they're pros almost. So like since I've been 13, 12, like every single day I've had training. You have a locker room, you show up every day, change in the locker room, train. So it's almost like you're already a pro, you're just not getting paid. So I think that's the biggest thing is just living that lifestyle and you really like feel the pressure too. You always, even in the academy level, you always have somebody fighting for a spot. You're always fighting. Like if you're the starter, you always have a guy behind you coming for your spot. So it's just a lot of that mentality. Like you're already in the pro game almost.
And with 901 FC throughout the years, it has always had a really good culture and a really good camaraderie. Do you get that sense with you and Philip and Bruno and the rest of the team that this is a team that they're very good at circling the wagons, when they go down in the third minute of a match and believe that they
Yeah.
can that they can come back and win against an MLS side. Is that culture still really strong?
Yeah, that culture is always there. This is a great group of guys. I think as soon as I came in, we had all these guys, Phil, Aaron, all these guys were here last year too, and it's a great group of guys. Even though I was a lot younger, like they didn't use that against me. They were all very supportive. Like I hang out with them all the time. It's a great tight group of guys in the locker room. We have great banter, great talks. So I think that helps us a lot. Like we're really close to each other, and there's not like little groups. Like everyone gets along in the team.
Now, this is a team that got off to kind of a slow start. New manager in Stephen Glass, but things have started to click recently. What's been the biggest development, let's say, over the last 5 matches where you're unbeaten?
I think the biggest development is we've just tightened up a few things. I think we gave away maybe a few cheap goals in the first games, but we got our stuff together, and obviously 5 games unbeaten. We've been playing attacking football now, getting a few goals. Both our last 2 games we had multiple goals, which is good for us, I think. And I think in the last game and in the RGV game, we really showed we can play. Obviously, beating RGV 3-0 and then beating Atlanta. I think we really showed we're here to play. And we got a big game coming up Saturday. It should be good for us. Another challenge. If we get the 3 points out of there, that would be a great week, I think, for us. 9 points in 3 games.
It's turned into a real good rivalry with Louisville City. As you look at the video of them, as you prepare to play them Saturday at AutoZone Park, what jumps out at you? I mean, their defense right now is really really good, and they've got a keeper, German-born keeper who played for Marshall, won a national championship there. Defensively, they appear to be very strong. How do you unlock them on Saturday?
I think we just play the way we always play. We like to move the ball around, keep most of the possession, and that's what we want to do, especially at home. We haven't won a game in front of the home fans yet this year, and that's something we need to add to start the season off. Get our first home win from the fans. They deserve it. They've been supporting us all year, so we definitely need to get a win for them and in front of our home fans. I think nothing really changes too much for our system. We're just gonna play our way. And obviously, Louisville's a good team, but I think we have what it takes to beat them.
Let's talk a little bit about style and identity for this soccer club and what Stephen Glass has meant to constructing that identity and your style of play.
Yeah, our style of play is definitely. I think we're attacking team. We have a great defense too that can always stay solid. Um, we just want to attack, create as many chances as possible, and kill teams. We want to dominate teams, is what I'd say with us. We want to make sure we're on top of them. We're applying most of the pressure to them.
Knight, thank you so much for the time. Congratulations on the match winner in the U.S. Open Cup, and we wish you much success against Louisville City and all the way the rest of the season.
Thank you so much, Pete. Enjoyed it.